Just wanted to make this video because most of the guides you see around the trigger springs for the PS4 controller are the new version. For the older ones, if we can get to focus, the spring doesn't sit in the trigger. It doesn't go around that loop like you see on most of the guide videos. If you actually look in the controller, the trigger sits here in the specific channel for it. So the best way to put these springs in that I've found through trial and error is actually using your finger to pinch the two ends of the springs to almost full, looping on that circle over this hook and releasing the springs with your finger. So you'd need some tweezers or something to help push that spring onto the hook, but once it's on there you can release, and you can see that the spring sits within the channel. And then all you do is put back on your trigger. You don't want to put the spring underneath. So you don't want the spring to go under these little cylinders. You want that to go underneath the spring, and then the spring will just sit in the channel like that. So those go in the channel. Push fit, and then it's back in. So how you tell that the controller is this older style is if you look at the case and the triggers, the bottom part of the case has this part that's not part of the triggers, whereas if you look on the newer controllers, that part is part of the trigger and not the bottom part of the PS4 controller.